it takes effort to learn their love language. And then you have to be intentional. It doesn't come natural to love somebody in a way that you don't feel it.
Know her love language and speak it often. And we have talked about love languages before on this podcast, but this one is just an important reminder where it's very helpful to know what our child's love language is. If you're not familiar with what love languages are, I think most people are, but if you're not, there's a book by Gary Chapman. It's called The 5 Love Languages. And these are the 5 love languages. It's physical touch, acts of service, encouraging words, gift giving, and quality time. And the way it works is basically every one of us shows love in those ways. Yeah. But some have them, every one of us shows them stronger in some areas than in others.
And receives them. And we feel love in certain ways.
Exactly.
What is yours?
Mine is quality time.
Okay.
I really like to be with people. So like, it's always nice to get a gift, but I would much rather you like spend time with me having coffee than to give me, a new candle. Though, I mean, I enjoy the candle, but I would just want to spend time with you.
And that's what we have to remember with our kids is so often because I'm a certain way, I just assume that if I pour that on my child, they're going to feel loved. Right. But if they're not wired that way and they feel love in a different way, they could, at the end of the day, like I could tell my daughter 1,000,000 times a day, and same with my husband, I love you. And at the end of the day, he might not feel loved because words aren't his thing. They're my thing. But if I go spend 10 minutes with her completely undivided attention, she's totally filled up with love. And so it takes effort to learn their love language. And then you have to be intentional. It doesn't come natural to love somebody in a way that you don't feel it.
Right.
This takes
but it
work
almost
and
shows
effort.
more love because then it shows that you're really intentional about loving them the way that they feel loved.
Yeah.
And so it takes work, like you said, for sure. You have to study your kids and your husband. Yeah. You have to know who they are as people and then do your best to speak their love language.
But God's word uses the word seek and pursue when he's talking about, and those are action words that aren't just like kick back and it'll happen. Like we have to seek it and we have to pursue those things. And and then it's blessed. Yeah.
And then don't be offended when they don't speak your love language either. Because that's easy to fall into, you're not speaking my love language. And so you must not love me. But if you understand their love language, then you understand they probably
actually
are loving you.
Totally.
It's just that they're speaking it in their language.
When they unloaded the dishwasher, that was screaming from the top of their lungs that they loved you.
Yeah.
When I'm like, that's just a household chore you should be doing.
Right. Exactly. So know her love language and speak it often.
That's good.
And this is the thing. One of the beauties of homeschooling is that no one knows your kids like you do. No one knows your daughter better than you do. No one is going to take the time to know and understand how she needs to be loved like you, her mom or her dad.
True.
And we just have such an advantage over those who are not with their kids all the time. And not that if your kids are in school, you can't know their love language or speak it to them. We just have more time to be able to know them. And no teacher is ever going to take the time to
it's
know
impossible.
The individual love languages.
No, you can't learn 23 love languages in the classroom. Nor do you really, that's not going to happen.
It's not a thing.
Sorry.
It's a thing with moms.
That's not a thing. Nor is your teacher going to pray for your child, like going back to the praying. Do you know the privilege it is to go before the King of Kings on behalf of our children? Yeah. Like, amen. Nobody is going to do that but you. There's going to be a lot of other people that can clean your toilets and volunteer at the, whatever, PTO, whatever, but nobody is going to pray for and know and love your children like you. Nobody.
Homeschool Insights is sponsored by CTC Math. If you're looking for a great online math program, visit ctcmath.com and try it for free. For more great homeschool inspiration and resources, listen to the Schoolhouse Rocked podcast every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday.